Hello. If you watched my Success Choice Planner video that I posted a couple days ago, I told you that I ordered a couple more things when she sent a coupon code, and they came. So they're here, like, I think literally 2 days after I ordered them. So I just opened it up to save a little bit of time and noise, and so let's pull everything out and see what we got. All right. So, bubble wrap. Let's check it out. I ordered 3 things. I ordered the Planner Companion, which looks so much nicer than my old address book, this is actually a little more than an address book, so I'll walk you through that. And I have to just say that one of my viewers told me I needed to get a new camera, like I needed to step it up, and I felt kind of bad about that. I talked to my husband, so maybe we'll work on that. I don't know. But I will flip through and I will show you this. And so that is the Planner Companion. I also ordered a journal from her, and I chose the Discover journal. I think there were 4 different ones, and this one corresponded to the prompts, or it corresponded to the planner for 2017, which I thought was interesting. I actually have one that she sent me a while ago, and I mean a while ago, we're talking years ago, and I don't think at the time I think it was the only one she offered. So this one, I'm interested to see what is in here and how it compares to the other. So we'll look a little more at that. And I got a cover, and I got this in the caramel. You know what? I don't really know. Caramel? What does it say on here? It doesn't. Oh, it does. Caramel. I don't know. So, let's open this up and look at this first. I imagine this will be the quickest. That feels lovely. Oh my gosh! You know what? And I think that the website didn't show it exactly as it is, because if I remember the website, let me grab my other one. I've got a pile of things going on here. So my original one looks like this. It's the chocolate brown with the buckle, and it has the logo on the front. And if I remember, the website showed that these have the logo on the front, and it does not have a logo on the front, which I actually kind of prefer. That means I can, well, I mean, you can use it for anything anyway, but I really like that it's just plain. This is really pretty. On the back, it just says the Success Choice. That was something I hadn't noted. The planner used to be called the Women's Success Choice Planner. Now it's called the Success Choice Planner, which I kind of like that a little bit better. Feels good. It's not as soft as my other one, but of course my other one is old. Here's the difference. So this one is just a much warmer, has more orangey tones to it, and this is definitely like a chocolate brown color. I hesitate, I was going back and forth between this and the deep cranberry, but I kind of like just the more natural look. It's got some scuffs and marks on it, but that doesn't bother me at all. That's really pretty. It's smooth. It's got a little bit of a texture to it, but it's beautiful. The stitching is beautiful. I'm really excited about this, because this to me is like a game changer type of thing. There's the logo, so it's on the inside, which doesn't bother me at all. It's really cute right there. You've got a little card slot. You could put anything in here, really. It's just a flap pocket, and this is actually where you tuck your planner in. It still has that ribbon bookmark. It's the nice brushed feeling inside. I believe this is for a checkbook. You've got a little card slot here, and you could put a top-loading notepad here if you wanted to. I know I used to do that, like back in the day. I had these Day Runner notepads. I wonder if I still have them. I gotta look. I think I do. You know, being the stationery hoarder that I am, I really wonder. I'm looking here. I think I might still have. Let's see. I'm trying to look quickly here. but you know, I might have actually used them all up, which is a good thing. Let's see. I think I might have used everything up. That's good. That's good. But I was able to fit a day runner or a day timer or something notepad in here, but you can stick whatever you want, and it's nice and flat, so if you don't want to stick anything in there, you don't have to. You have this back pocket, which you slide the other booklet into if you want, a nice elastic pen loop. Let's pick a big fat pen. A Retro 51 is a big fat pen, so let's try that. Fits in there, no problem. Let's try a Coleto. Now it's grippy, right? This part is grippy, but that's what's causing a problem. The diameter is not an issue, it's the sticky grip. So all your pens are going to fit in here. Here's a Zebra pre-fill, and I think it's got 5 slots. It does have a little bit of grip, but not like the Coleto. Fits in there totally easily, no problem. And of course we're going to try the Vanishing Point. Yeah, no problem at all. So whatever pen you want is going to fit in there. And this is beautiful. I love the color. Very happy with that. It's when I look at it on camera, it looks pretty true to color. Like at this angle, it's richer in real life, but it's very pretty, and I like the grain on it. That's very nice. Let me compare. I'm looking at it just here, and it's the same exact size as the other one. But this one, you know, I had the issue with because this is just not convenient, right? That takes way too much time, way too much effort. This is just a quick slip over and you're done. And I like that there's no branding on that front, and that's how it looks on the back. Looks and feels very sturdy. It's made by the same company that made the last one, so I'm sure it's going to last forever. This is a beautiful piece of leather. Very nice. So let's say that this is my planner. Well, actually, my planner is just right there, but let's say that's my planner. All I need to do is just take it, open it, slide it in here. And she sells these binders with like disc bound systems and the rings. I haven't tried either of those. So you can essentially do that and then slide your companion book here. And this is how I had it for years. And it just slips in like this. Keep a pen with you, and you've got your whole entire system together. And that's really gorgeous. Wow, I really like this binder, this cover. I like it a lot more than I thought it would. Than I thought I would. Form words. Yeah, this is really nice. It feels really nice. I really like that. Very happy with that purchase. So that is essentially what the setup looks like. And then of course, I think I said this, you have the ribbon bookmark, which is kind of nice because then you can mark, you know, whatever you want to mark. Oh, I wanted to try this. Let's say that I have a planner and a journal together. Let's see what we can fit in here. So let's say that I'm the type of person that wants to carry around my planner and my journal, which I'm not, but I know some of you are. So let's slide this in here. So I slide it in. That one goes in there. And I guess you could, you know, keep it like this. Like, let's say you don't want the companion. You could, let's try that. I'm sure that you could put both covers in. I don't think it was made to do this, but I think I can. You could do it like that if you wanted to. Oops. Catching on something. I think you could do it like that. Yes, you could do it like that if you just wanted to have a single book in here. Let's pop that out. If you just wanted to keep it like this, which you may not want to bend your cover like I just did, you could do this and then just slide papers in there and, you know, have your planner or whatever that way. If you wanted to fit 2 of the books, so a planner and a journal, Or let's say you wanted to carry around 2 quarters with you, although I don't know why you'd want to do that because she has so many forward planning capabilities in there. It's a little snug. I don't think it's made to do that. It doesn't quite fit as nicely. It does. I mean, if you're the type of person that you don't mind a little, you like things overstuffed, you could do that. It definitely, the band definitely goes over it. But I don't think it was really made for 2 full books. I wouldn't carry it around like that. I would have it set up with planner and then your contact book, or your companion now it's called. So let's take a look. This is beautiful. I know that some of my viewers are not into like real leather, and you know, obviously I have no issue with that, and there's definitely a case for that, but this is a beautiful piece of leather, and it does have some marks on it, but again, that doesn't bother me. But I know there are some people that I watch their videos and that bothers them a tremendous amount. But I think it looks really beautiful. So let's take a look at this journal. This is one journal out of the 4 that she offers. And like I said, this one was supposed to correspond with 2017, with the 2017 planner. I don't know exactly what that means. So what she says is how to use the Choosing Joy in the Journey journal. I have a feeling that if I knew Pamela Henry in real life, her and I would be friends, because I love all of these directions she's giving me and all of the detail. I love how thorough and meticulous and thought out everything is. That's just right up my alley. This is an excellent general purpose journal. It may be used with or without the Success Choice Planner. The journal includes journaling prompts in the beginning as an optional guide focused on helping you become your best you. The journal is designed with unlined pages on the left and lined pages on the right. You can journal or take notes on the lined pages as you choose. Some suggestions for the unlined pages are: more journaling, inserting additional thoughts at a later date, insights and things you want to implement from your note-taking, sketching, doodling, attaching pictures, quotes, goal descriptions, pictures of goals, action steps, mind maps, and plans. The journal includes helpful motivating quotes throughout. The journal pages are numbered and there's a categorized index at the back. If you are recording thoughts on a subject or special event or taking notes on a certain book, seminar, etc., you can record that page number and title in the index for easy reference at a later date. The journal is designed to be portable. It's small enough to carry with you, so you always have your dreams and goals handy to refer to often, and so you can take notes and write insights as they happen. If you desire to put your journal in a cover, it is made to fit in the durable, high-quality Success Choice covers. The journal is also ideal to record the journey of a Success Choice challenge. You can use your journal to decide on the quarterly goal challenge. You can use your journal to decide on the quarterly goal challenge, brainstorm plan, record the steps, accomplishments, and lessons learned. You can use the unlined pages to put visual reminders of your goals, successes, motivational statements, rewards, and more. Choose joy in the journey. So that is one theme throughout all of her products. It is all about positivity, choosing joy, being successful, being your best you, and I mentioned that before. So these are absolutely portable in size. They're not even 6.5 inches wide. They're 8.5 inches, or I think it's 8 inches tall and about ½ an inch thick. These are very portable. Inside, she has more information. She has some guidelines for using your journal. I'll just briefly say, choose success, discover who you are, identify compelling goals, decide and take action, learn new things, visualize your dreams and goals, evaluate your progress, write regularly, be grateful, and enjoy. So, compared to the other one that I have, that is years old, the paper is updated, so it's new paper, and it's like the paper that is in the planner. And so it's not that creamy, recycled looking paper. It is beautiful white paper. Some of the font is a little bit different. So she's got some journaling prompts. I won't go over all of these. I'm just kind of glancing through, but she has them categorized. So one of the things that I like, actually, because I haven't used it because I am not a regular journaler. But I always keep the other one in my bedside table, because sometimes at night, like if I'm just trying to calm down, or, you know, I know I need to go to bed, but I'm not quite tired, I'll pull out the journal and I'll try to journal something, but I don't ever think of what to do or what to write about, and so I'll look at the prompts she has and then I'll pick one that I like. So I really like that that she offers these, because I know some people, they're just, you know, natural journalers, and I am not. And so I want to look, because this one was supposed to correspond with 2017. So I think what she means by that, and I realized I had said something in error in my video. So this year, the focus must be all about discovery. Because when I'm looking, like this says discover your talents, then there's a bunch of prompts. Discover your strengths and a bunch of prompts. Discover opportunities and a bunch of prompts. But then I look over here and it's discover limiting habits, discover growth plans, discover change tools. So that would be April, May, and June. And so June is change tools. May is going to be growth plan, and April is going to be limiting habits. So that's what she's talking about when she says that they correspond. So it must be the monthly focus corresponds with these different categories she has in the journal. So if you wanted to kind of, you know, match up your year each month with some prompts, she gives you some of that, which kind of makes me sad that I missed the first quarter of the year, because I would have liked to have maybe done that, because when I'm looking, there's only maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you know, journaling, not every night, but, you know, every few nights during the month might have been a nice thing to match up. So, you know, I can't go back in time, but that's just something to think about, because I believe she's doing that in the future, because I want to say that I saw a journal for 2018, and I'm definitely going to do that for next year if I stick with this planner. And I don't know, I feel like I might. Never want to say never, or, you know, whatever, but anyway. So she's got all of these prompts on Discover. And like she said, you can use them or you don't have to. You could even just carry this around as just a little notebook in your purse. But this is similar to the other one, where you have just the bolder bar at the top, and then you have lined paper and a quote at the bottom. And then you've got your blank paper on this side. So this looks exactly like the one that I had, just different prompts. And the paper is nice bright white. So there are, let's see, they're all numbered, and there are 133 pages, blank and lined. Then this looks different to me, because in the back of the other one, if I remember, it's just a straight index, but this, maybe it's not. Maybe I should grab it. I don't know. Categorized index, though. I think you can see this. Let's see. So she has it by pages, and then title, description. I think that you can see that. There you go. And then it's categorized for you. So she has a section for plans, or it says customize as desired, but plans, successes, roadblocks and challenges, events, ideas, insights, inspirations, Thanksgivings, fortunate events, or incidents rather. And then she gives you 2 pages of just blank ones, and the very last page is blank. On the back, she has more information about the different areas of balance, and she talks about what her logo means. So I don't think I went over that. I think I went over the different balance areas, but the logo. The flower, it represents choosing to bloom. The swirl in the middle, choosing to bloom amid your challenges, in your continuous journey, which is the circle, toward perfection, which is the square. So she definitely has thought, you know, all the way through this stuff. But anyway, this is what the journal looks like. Hey, come here. So that was that piece. And now the last piece I'm going to show you is the companion. And as you can see, it looks quite a bit different from the one that I have. It's just updated, looks probably a heck of a lot nicer. I like her branding, but I'm glad that she's made it a little bit smaller. I feel like, you know, just having the name, the Women's Success Planner, it is geared towards women, right? And then your symbol is a flower, which is not necessarily geared towards women, but when you put Women's Success Planner on it, it is, right? But I think that this just is a little bit more, this could be a little more for anybody. You know, I think that this is something that, you know, to me, you could overlook it. But I do like that she just calls it the success choice. Why do we have to be successful women when we can just be successful? So she says the Success Choice Planner Companion. And so notice now it's called the Planner Companion. It's not called the address book, because it is so much more than an address book. Oh, she says that. The Success Choice Planner is more than just an address book. The companion to the Success Choice Planner provides well-organized, handy access to the information you might need on the go. Inside this book, you will find things like address book with important detailed information, emergency contacts, loss recovery information, goals and projects lists, key person information, commonly misspelled words, unit conversions, filter sizes, rewards programs, Wi-Fi details, annual reminders, vehicle information logs, gift, book, movie, date, vacation ideas, notes, or customizable areas and pages. And then she says it's specifically designed not to ask for information that might lead to identity theft if lost or stolen. Use caution when determining what information to include. Do not include personal information such as social security numbers, account numbers, passwords, etc. So, I would imagine it's pretty similar, but let's take a look. First change is that paper. And so let me show you. I'll just pull up a blank. So I think this is a really good change, right? It's gone from this yellowish, creamy, recycled looking paper to a nice white paper. Font is the same as far as the headings, but I see that she's cleaned up the font and made it plain rather than, well, let's compare the same page. She has. So, and I like that change. She's got, her headings are in the same font, but then she changed like the detail to a plainer, cleaner font, and I think that that just looks better to me. So let's see what kind of information this is asking us for. And I did use this address book. So commonly misspelled words are here. Let me see if I can tip this down. Oops, just a little bit. That might not work. It might be time for a new camera and tripod. It's so funny that viewer said, you've been on YouTube for a while now. I have, for quite a few years. I think I have a couple hundred videos or so. It might be time, because this camera is, my husband got me this camera before we were married, and we've been married for over 12 years. So this camera is over 12 years old. Should I not say that to you guys? Oh my God. So I'm just going to kind of compare the front, but actually the front of mine is completely filled out, so I don't want to show the front of mine. But it looks fairly similar. She's changed some of the information that she asks for up here. Hairstylist has been added to the frequent or emergency contacts for some that, oh no, it's not. It was there before. I just never had it filled out. I haven't, maybe I shouldn't tell you this either, but I haven't gotten my hair cut in like probably 8 or 9 years. It's pretty long. Let's see. So she has some spaces for all kinds of things like neighbor, school, doctor, emergency room, police, dentist, that kind of thing. Then in the quick reference, a section for allergies and medications, other information, ink refill model number for your printer, which I actually have filled out, and I did use that. I remember because I needed it. Furnace filter, tire size, other filters, oil types, and then for loss recovery, you could list, you know, the information, the phone number on the back of your credit card, or for any of these utilities or anything like that, in case you were to lose your wallet. At least you would have the company name and who to call. Let's say something happens to you, right? You get in a car accident, God forbid something happens, and a spouse has to go through and, you know, report some of this stuff as lost or whatever. That would be horrible. But it would be here, right? You don't have to use it if you don't want to. That's the beauty of this system. As I said before, it's so comprehensive, but you use what you need. She has a section for rewards programs. This is new, Wi-Fi reminders, which I think is, a sign of her updating it based on what we need. So, Wi-Fi reminders is new. Key person information is, I'm just kind of comparing what it says on the other one. It's pretty much the same. It's just got a space for names, sizes, birthday, and important information for each person, which I actually have filled out on my family members. Let's see. The next section is detailed information. And you know what my husband told me when I was like, I need a new address book. This one's so old and I have a bunch of people in here. It'll say colleague and I have no idea who that person is. And he said to keep this because if I ever had to apply for a security clearance with the government, I would need something like this. And I thought, wow, I hadn't really thought of that. So detailed information, this is just a chart that you can fill in however you want. She suggests that you could fill it in for a child and put things like their school information, activities, friends, phone numbers, parents, etc. An employee, as an employee, you could put in your performance goals or project and goal details, medical information. I had this actually filled out, and previously she had name printed in here. Now it's just blank, so you can do whatever you would like. And previously I just had my husband and myself in here with any medications or anything like that we were taking. So she gives you several pages of those. And just flipping through, this is new. I don't think this was in here at all, or if it was in the back, but I don't think so. I don't remember this. Goal ideas, potential short, long-term, or someday goal notes, and it's 3 columns. Customize, so this just says logs, research topics, quick meals, ingredients, etc., and that is 3 columns. So that one said goal ideas at the top. I think that customize was in the back of this other one. She had customize in the back of the other one, so it wasn't up here at the front. And then she's got project ideas and another customize. So in the back of the other one, it was just all customize. And then she's got another customize, and now we start the address book. So for the address book, it's usually 2 to 3 letters per section, and you can see there's no tabs or anything like that, which isn't really a big deal. You just flip through because it's not this massive address book, and I think most of us have stuff in our phones. The only ones that I ever wrote in here were, well, I had a lot of them because this was like back in the day before I had a really good phone, but you can just put important people in here, people that you would want on paper in case something happened. But it looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4 pages for each section, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's like 20 entries per section. And I found that some of mine were full, and like I said, they were full with old people that I didn't need anymore. Not old people, but old contacts. So there's a section for name, address, email, other IDs, which changed. She used to have IMs. Website, blog, birthday, notes, anniversary. And so that's actually 2 separate things now, birthdays and anniversaries. And then she has relation, mobile, home, work, and other. And I do have to say, I loved this particular part of the planner because I would fill this out, or the address book, now the planner companion. I would fill this out, but if my husband were to flip through this, he might not know who some of these people are, but this gives him a good idea of who this person is in relation to me, which I thought would be helpful to jog my memory, but when I read, like, who is this colleague? I don't even know who that is. Clearly not that important anymore in my life. So there's just a bunch of contact information sections, and then you get to the back. And I wonder if they're split up the same. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty much split up in the same way. So what does she have next? So the next thing she has is a vehicle repair log, which I am determined to use. I would like to use this. So there are 4, and I think in the old one there was only 2. Let me look. Because this is just good information to have. See, she only had 2 in the old one. Now she has 4. So there's a spot for the year, make, and model, repair description, part cost, etc., odometer, and date. So she's got 4 of those. Then she has 2 pages of gift ideas, and then the last one she didn't. She only had, oh, she did have 2, sorry. It looks a little different. She changed it from name to person, and then this, where it's date given, it says date given at the top. She had dashes here before where there's nothing there now. It's just kind of blank, so you can fill it in how you want. Let's see. The next thing she has is books to read. Comments, so it says books to read, and then over here it says comments, date, read, etc. She did have a books to read page, if I remember. Yes, she did have a books to read page before. The next page she has is movies to see, restaurants with the phone number column, date ideas, vacation ideas with a date. And before she had the same kind of thing. Some of the little details of how it looks are changed. And then the last one she has, which was actually earlier in the old book, it came sooner in the pages, is an annual reminders. And I'm really pleased that this is the last page, because to me this would be easy to get to. So it's all of the months, and then there's a spot for the date, so I think you can see that it's listed at the top, but you can see the little break in the line, so you can put birthdays, special events, etc. But I like that it's the very last page rather than like 10 pages in. On the back you have a ruler, centimeters and inches, and you have a conversion chart. Never know when you're going to need a ruler, right? And that's it. So it looks pretty similar. I kind of flipped through together. I'm just flipping through the other one off camera here because it's completely filled in. But it looks really similar. But the changes that she made, I think I like those changes. This has a little bit more with those goal planning pages and the project notes. But you can see that years afterwards it's still in use. I just wanted a new one because some of my sections are filled up with people that I have whited out over and over all these people, so I'm over that. So that is the rest of the system. You have binders or covers. This is gorgeous. I love this elastic. And I love this warm. That chocolate brown is definitely like a chocolate bar. It's a dark kind of, what is, like an earth, no, like a, this is just very warm. This caramel is very warm. So she has binders and covers. She has the planner companion. She now has a journal that matches up monthly with the planning system. If you wanted to journal as you plan as you journal, and she's got her planner, and it's just a lot more focused. I can tell just looking through the materials now that I've had a chance to look through the planner and use it a little bit, and looking through these, it seems like Pamela Henry is really getting the hang of things. Like over the years, she's really kind of, it was very comprehensive before, but I think she's now figuring out how to like really pull it all together, really tie things together and make everything coordinate really well. And I'm sure that from the beginning she envisioned it as a complete system, and it does work that way, but it just seems a lot more cohesive and purposeful. So, and it's all about positivity, becoming the best person that you can be, and figuring out what it is you want and how to get there, and how do you adapt and change in order to reach the goals that you have. So, I mean, it's nothing but motivation and positivity with all of her stuff. And it's all, I feel, you know, the materials are very high quality. And at no point have I ever been disappointed in them. So I've really enjoyed using my planner. I can't wait to start using the journal. And I'm going to do my goal planning and all of that. So, and I'm going to fill out my address book. And so I love the process of doing that. And I know that a lot of you can relate to me, because it's so exciting when you get your new planning system, because then you just get to fill it all up and it's great. Excuse me. So, got a little choked there for a second. Thank Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't seen my video on the 2017 Success Choice Planner, please go watch it because there's a giveaway attached to it. And if you have seen it, I hope you entered the giveaway and good luck. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I loved this product years ago, and like I said in the video before, planners just blew up on YouTube, and I wanted to try them all, but I tried this and I liked it for years, and I'm pretty excited to get back into it. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you all have a wonderful long weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend here in the United States, and I hope that you all enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. Bye.